Jason&Jabari.
What's up, guys? This is Jason from the Jason&Jabari Gaming, and today I am here to share my thoughts with Alliance raids, as well as our placement, what I got, and I'm going to open up a 7-star crystal and a Titan crystal for you guys. So this is pre-recorded already, so I know what happens. But yeah, so we finished 35th, DSVG finished 35th in our first week of raids week, and there's things that I think need to change for me to personally like raids. The initial setup and launch, I personally don't like at all. First of all, it seems to be a high incentive for us to spend units, and that's never been a thing in AQ before, as far as I'm aware. There was glory that you could use in order to get resources to revive and heal up and stuff like that, much like AW. There's loyalty for things like that, right? So just flat out spending the units, because that's the new cost, because of course with the bosses, there's 3 bosses that you take down within your well, we call them pods, but with your teammates, and you can only shave off a damage cap of 10%. I personally don't like that either, but knowing that you're going to die, right, and you have to ramp up with the different tiers, so you're relying on your alliance mates or friends to do their part as well, and then when everything is over like 10, then anybody can go in X amount of times, but it generally falls on like one of your best players in order to get a good run. Hopefully all 3 of you guys are great at it, but yeah, so that's not cool, because I mean, you're spending 200 units to get a full revive. You get 2 for free, let's not overlook that, every single day, but 2 is not comparable to what you have to do throughout the entire week. So you don't actually have enough, in my opinion, in order to go itemless, so to speak, or unitless, right? And there's, you know, there's bosses there with immunities to like I-bomb and stuff like that, and I love I-bomb, but he won't do anything to like Ultron or Maestro. And then with the block penetration that they have, it just gets ridiculous. So, you know, I don't like that aspect of it whatsoever. Personally, we did complete the entire thing. The Ultron boss, you need to take away that healing. That is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, that needs to go. I think we need to change the champions that are like Valiant or Vanguard, excuse me. Speaking of Valiant, there's no progression level for Valiant. Once again, yay, that's super fun. We come up with a progression level that we don't commend people for in any way, shape, or form, other than one daily crystal, because this stops at Paragon. So once again, we're getting Paragon level stuff by completing this, which is absolutely ridiculous, in my opinion. But yeah, so we need to change the champions, like from I-bomb and all that stuff, to champions that will actually be viable to all the bosses, because I-bomb won't do squat against some of these champions. Or we need to ramp up their dot damage, because if they're dot dealing champions, then their dot damage needs to be ramped up, scaling with when we do said completion to get like the 50 charges or whatever. So hopefully that makes sense, because I don't fully understand it either. But yeah, man, I am not a fan of raids currently. I don't like it at all. It was actually one of the factors that I had in making my decision, among others, to go ahead and make some news that will be coming up soon. But yeah, I'm just not a fan. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about improvements, or if you love it or hate it. Just let me know in the comments below. I try to respond to everybody as long as you're being, respectful. I'm very respectful, or at least I try to be. But let's go ahead and open our first 7-star. I want Ant-Man the most, or Juggy the second, and we end up getting a first-time awakening on Venom, which is very interesting because I can take up a Cosmic Champion to rank 2. I've been contemplating Adam Warlock, even though he is unduped. But Venom is very interesting. A lot of people love Venom. I like Venom. I don't love Venom. He relies too much on the bleed to do substantial damage. I think that could be detrimental in a lot of different matchups, and I'm talking specifically Battlegrounds because I don't see too many people utilizing him in War. And I don't know if I would or wouldn't. But anyway, I make the decision to open the Titan Crystal here because, like, there's Piggy, and you guys know I love Piggy. There's Hype. I would like to get Hype. There's Havoc. I would love to get Havoc. Kushala. I would love to get Kushala. What is her name? Chilif. I would love to get Chilif. Like, there's so many champions in there that I was like, you know what? Let's just go for it, man. Ain't no way I'm gonna get screwed over, right? Yeah, no. Yeah. No. Yeah. That happened again. We got fucking Gladiator. God, I hate this. Oh my god. Oh man. Yep. We got Gladiator. Oh my god. We got a first time awakening on Gladiator, so the only silver lining in all of this is that this man is getting some sort of a buff, quote unquote, but I've seen champions get buffs and they still suck. My hope for Gladiator is that he will be decent by the time they're done with their buff, because I don't think the buff they're going to give him is going to be substantial. I have very little faith in that they'll give him a good buff to where he's just like amazing. But as long as he's usable, which that's subjective, I guess. But yeah, so Sig 20, man. Sig 20 Gladiator. Yay. I don't know the first thing about this guy, to be honest with you guys. I am going to further on down the road put a relic on him. I do have a lot of Cosmic 6-star relic champions, and I did ask Forgotten which one would go best with him. So the one that you're going to see me put on him will be the Gamora relic, but I don't think that benefits him very much, so we ended up switching it over to the Miss Marvel relic, and the Venom relic that I have as a 6-star will no doubtably go to Venom. But yeah, so stat focus as well. If you guys have any tips on what stat focus will work best with him, let me know. But yeah, there's the Gamora relic that I ended up putting on him. Like I said, since then I have switched it over to the Captain Marvel, and the Venom relic will go on Venom, because I actually have a decent amount of 6-star relics now. They've been coming in like candy for me personally, so I've acquired quite a bit of them, except for the ones that I really want, like the Piggy one. But yeah, so I'm just showing you guys that I ranked it up, her abilities there, and I applied the ones that I thought could apply to Gladiator, and I don't think most of them are going to, because I didn't see anything in his kit where he gets like Fury buffs and cruelty and all that stuff. So I could be wrong. Like I said, I didn't really read his abilities like that. I just kind of scanned it to see if he had those abilities, and I didn't see that he did. It's more like confidence with him. I think he has true damage and true strike or something like that. I could be wrong about that, but like, it's not your typical cosmic normal buffs that they get, like the Fury, the cruelty, the precision, etc, etc, right? He does gain an unstoppable buff on the special one. I do know that. He does apply cold snap and incinerate, which is pretty cool. I don't even know if he has any immunities, to be honest. I don't think he does, which is yeah, it's different. I could be wrong again, but I don't think he has any immunities. But that's what I got for this. More like a rant, if anything. But there he is in all of his glory. But yeah, I'll just quickly scan through his abilities for you guys. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about Gladiator. You know, that's that. Hopefully his buff is decent. What would you guys like to see, if anything, change about him to make him, I guess, better in your opinion? Let me know in the comments below, because I think this man needs nothing short of Jesus to be good. That's just my honest opinion. I think this is a terrible champion. I think he sucks in every way possible, and yeah, a lot of people agree with me. But that's it for now. Like and subscribe. Follow me on Rumble. Catch you in the next one. Peace.